Hello and welcome to another edition of We Stream, the official reaction channel of epic rap battles of history. Today, we're going to be checking out J.R.R. Tolkien versus George R.R. Martin. Before we do, I'm a musician, I make my own content, you should check it out.
All the ladies and the fellas of that butt stuff show. They can care about your rap game, I'm literally rapping up a butt stuff, bro. They ain't ready for it, they ain't ready for it.
Also, there's a lot of other weird content on this channel for you to enjoy. You can join the channel, Patreon, subscribe, like, comment, a lot of stuff to support the channel if you like what you see. And we do live streams a lot, like tomorrow we're doing a live stream where we're gonna raffle off a Nintendo Switch, so, you know, lots of stuff. And that's the plug. So, let's go ahead, get into this one. I've never read any George R.R. Martin books, and I've never seen the Game of Thrones series either, but I'm a Tolkien nerd, so, you know, I always like to bring my bias to these battles. So we've got the One Ring to rule them all in this laser-etched cube to announce my bias for this battle. Just set that right there next to the old Rubik's cube. Anyway, let's go!
George R.R. Martin versus J.R.R. Tolkien! Brace yourself! Gather up your trolls and your soldier elves! And your ents and your orcs and your wargs and your stings, your dwarves and clamdrings! Cause there's a new literary lord in the ring!
Alright, so R.R. Martin is coming in, starting out by saying, gather all your little creatures from the Lord of the Rings, all the lore, because there's a new lord in the ring. Ring as in like a boxing or battle rap ring. Lord of the Rings, the title of the book. It's punny, guys. Also, Epic Lloyd as the overweight George R.R. Martin, doing his little jivity-jivities. There's something that should bring joy to your soul seeing that, and if it doesn't, your soul is not capable of joy.
My readers fall in love with every character I've written, and I kill them. And they're like, no, he did! All your bad guys die, your good guys survive. We can tell what's gonna happen a page in age 5.
Alright, so George R. Martin, Fat Boy Martin, is very known for, like, all the main characters dying and lots of times in very frustrating, annoying ways. And he's saying, because I'm making it realistic or whatever. And he's saying that Tolkien is too predictable with who lives and who dies. Blah, blah, blah. Just different writing style, different storytelling mechanics, as it were. Oh, by the way, I usually say whether or not I've seen these battles before, since I've seen pretty much all these. This battle, I know I saw it at some point. I don't remember any of it. Hooray for memory loss. We get to re-experience it.
We're all seeing how to find some sex in your movies. Ditch the Goonie and cast a couple boobies.
Alright, so tell your all-seeing eye. Let's
All seeing how to find some sex in your movies.
I just like the, yeah, that's what I wanted to rewind for. Yeah, that's a George R.R. Martin who is in it for the butt stuff. Anyway, because Game of Thrones is very sex stuff and Lord of the Rings is very not. It's very Christian Catholic themed stuff.
Ditch the Goonie and cast a couple.
Ditch the Goonie because, you know, actors who, and the Goonies and Samwise, you get it.
Boobies! There's edgier plots and not David the Gnome! Your hobbit hole heroes can't handle my throne!
Did he say David the
There's
Gnome?
edgier plots and not David.
There's edgier plots and that David the Gnome, so he's basically saying there's like edgier plots and other kids' material than the Hobbit stuff you have.
The Gnome! Your hobbit hole heroes can't handle my throne!
Kings, queens, dragons, dwarves, horses, fortresses, magic, and swords. You have bit my whole shit, you uninspired hack. You want a war, George? Welcome to Shire Rock.
Alright, so, and now he's just pointing out, well, all this shit that's in Game of Thrones, hello, Lord of the Rings, you're a hack! Welcome to Shire Iraq. Iraq, you get it. War. Iraq, you know, lots of war there.
In book sales, you got nothing to say. I'm number 1 and 2. You're under 50 Shades of Grey. I got the...
I don't know if that's still true. But, he's talking about book sales. He's like, I got all the book sales for these Lord of the Rings pieces, and 50 Shades of Grey has outsold you. Ouch!
In book sales, you got nothing to say. I'm number 1 and 2. You're under 50 Shades of Grey. I got the pros of a pro. Your shit's subpar. You're a pirate. You even stole my RR. Oh, we all...
Come on. Yay! That's the kind of wordplay I'm here for.
Sales, you got nothing to say. I'm number 1 and 2. You're under 50 Shades of Grey. I got the pros of a pro. Your shit's subpar. You're a pirate. You even stole my RR.
Alright, pros of a pose. Okay, you're talking about the writing style, and you say you're subpar, which, another shameless plug, subpar rap battles of YouTube. There's ever been one on this channel, but there'll be more. Subpar! That's me! Anyway, you even stole my RR, because, you know, RR Tolkien, RR Martin, pirates go R, you're a pirate, a thief, RR, har har!
Oh, we all know the world is full of chance and anarchy. So yes, it's true to life for characters that die randomly. But newsflash, the genre's called fantasy. It's meant to be unrealistic, you myopic vanity.
Oh! I very much enjoyed that verse. I like how he's like, yeah, sure, people die randomly in real life. Our whole genre's called fantasy! You fat fucking bastard, essentially, except you said it in much more nice English.
I conscientiously object to what you're doing on these beasts. I'll cut you like my teeth on Beauty and the Beast.
I don't know what the Beauty and the Beast line is. That's a reference that I don't get. What does this say? West of... He's playing a damn RPG, like one of those really old computer RPG games.
Conscientiously object to what you're doing on these beasts. I'll cut you like my teeth on Beauty and the Beast. You went too deep, Professor Tweed Pants. We don't need the backstory on every fucking tree branch.
Alright, so he's talking about all the extended lore of Lord of the Rings, like you got the Silmarillion and shit like that, and even in the regular main books, there's a lot of lore, and then there's like indexes, like Tolkien created an entire universe within a fucking universe. Okay, there's a lot going on there.
I cut my teeth in the trenches of the Somme. You locked your Santa Claus ass through Vietnam, and it's hard for...
Now he's talking about the fact that Tolkien fought in a war. It's how he met, oh, fuck my brain. I will put the name and photo on the screen and say I'm sorry for forgetting your name right now, but it's kind of how they knew each other, and even when Tolkien was alive, he actually said he wanted him to play Gandalf. He ended up playing Saruman. Sir, excellent name, but I'm terrible with names. If you're new to the channel, I'm always bad with names. Anyway, then he said you skipped Vietnam by hiding
my teeth in the trenches of the Somme. You locked your Santa Claus ass through Vietnam.
This is LARPed with LARP all in caps. I don't know what that means. Again, I don't know a whole lot about Martin, but I'm assuming that he did some war or draft dodging.
Man, it's hard for me to take criticism on clothes from a dude who sends a raven to say hi to his toes.
Oh, sending a raven like a messenger pigeon sort of thing, but raven, which is probably something they do in fucking Game of Thrones shit. But you have to send something from that to your toes because you're too fat to see shit. Cause gut.
Your fat jokes are worse than your pipe smoke. My show's the hottest thing on HBO. I'm rock and roll, you're a nerdy little nebbish, and I may be dirty, but you got a hairy foot fetish, dog.
Alright, so let's talk about this. So he's bragging about his HBO show, which fizzled out terribly, Game of Thrones, because they kind of just finished it themselves without R.R. Martin's guidance, and apparently it ends really poorly. But anyway,
your fat jokes are worse than your pipe smoke.
He says fat jokes are worse than your pipe smoke, because Lord of the Rings has a lot of weed smoking references.
My show's the hottest thing on HBO.
Dope ass programming. Okay, I was wondering what it said there.
I'm rock and roll, you're a nerdy little nebbish, and I may be dirty, but you got a hairy foot fetish, dog.
And then he's saying because hobbit feet, foot fetish, I guess. I don't know. And he's saying he's rock and roll because Game of Thrones is cool and Lord of the Rings is nerdy. I don't give a fuck.
Even the names of your characters suck. Got boppers and boofers and brandy bucks. I got a second breakfast for all them goofy fucks. Lift up my gut and teabagging's my nuts.
Alright, that was a fun little balls joke, but yeah, so teabaggins, because Baggins, teabag, you get the wordplay, and you just make fun of character names and shit like that.
Yes, Lewis and I were just discussing how you and Jon Snow both know nothing. Because the backstory on my box office is billions. Got my children making millions off my Silmarillions.
There you go, Silmarillions. I got a shout out here. So, apparently, I know Jon Snow's one of the main characters. Apparently, Jon Snow's dumb as fuck, because he doesn't know anything, because he's saying that him and Lewis said you know nothing. C.S. Lewis and Tolkien were like BFFs back in the day. They kind of wrote like Narnia and The Hobbit / Lord of the Rings kind of as a dare on each other of who could write the better fantasy. We know that Tolkien really destroyed that challenge, and Tolkien also always hated the whole Chronicles of Narnia. He thought that the lore wasn't consistent, and it annoyed the hell out of him, and he thought it was too heavy-handed with the Jesus allegory line and shit. But anyway, he always made fun of C.S. Lewis for that.
It's a backstory on my box office is billions. Got my children making millions off my Silmarillions. And I'm more rock and roll than you ever been. Don't believe me? Ask Led Zeppelin. You can't reach this.
They think that Lord of the Rings is dope anyway.
Roll than you ever been. Don't believe me? Ask Led Zeppelin. You can't reach this fellow. Shit, I'm too towering.
Two towers, two towering. Wordplay stuff.
Every time I battle, it's Return of the King.
Hey, Return of the King again. Was there a fellowship? Because you did Two Towers and Return of the Kings. And Return of the King, is there? I would have liked a fellowship bar there too.
I'm more rock and roll than you ever been. Don't believe me? Ask Led Zeppelin. You can't reach this fellow.
There it is, fellow. Shit, fellow shit. Instead of fellowship. There was a Fellowship of the Ring. Fellowship of the Ring, Two Towers, Return of the King. I was like, I must have missed it. There's no way he didn't do all three. He did.
Two towering. Every time I battle, it's Return of the King.
Ho, whoa, holster, you just saw up, rock.
I mean, I can't really say who won, because I don't know that much about George R.R. Martin, but I can say that Tolkien's awesome and Martin sucks and Tolkien won. Wait, never mind. So yeah, Tolkien won, I don't give a fuck. If you enjoyed that, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, join the channel, all that shit. And until next time, I scheme, you scheme, we all scheme for ice cream. Bye!